information. Computer's having some problems in the back, so we may or may not have displays up here. Can you hear me now? Okay. No, technical difficulty, so we'll just wing it. So the biggest thing I've been dealing with, well, I was on the Southern Park County Fire Department, and I've been dealing with all the different agencies around here. One of the biggest things is they know they can find your house. And you think, after this, you drive down the road and you look at house numbers. How easy is that house number to see at night? If it's snowing? I mean, there's some really neat rustic looking ones, you know, the black letters on a nice brown rustic looking board. Not too much contrast there. These ones, green, reflective background. You can get them from the fire department, hardware stores, 4-inch lettering. They also have, I don't know if you've ever seen that, well, I'm sure you have, the brown signs that they use for like national forest and things. Those are brown. What they want is either the green or the brown. The green is the best visibility, but it reflects light. So if they're driving down the street, even in town, and they shine their light, they can see it. Because you'd be amazed how many streets you would think the numbers follow sequential order or something, and sometimes there's a common driveway to 2 different houses, and they're spending 20 minutes driving up and down the street while you're having a medical emergency or something like that going on. Big thing. I know at the fire department here in town, the chief will come to your house, for one, make sure that the addressing number is correct for what they need to find, and they will make one for you. And I'm not sure the exact cost of what, you know, it's, I don't know, maybe $20 or something for them to do it, but they will come do that. And another nice thing, you get them to go to your house while they're walking around. They say, you know, for fire mitigation, you might want to move this a little further from your house or pick up or other little issues. So they're more than willing to come to your house. But like I said, I do know they have them at the hardware store. I think that Woodland Hardware, I saw them for like $14.99, and you put them together yourself. But that's the most important thing that they told me was proper signage. Not cursive letters, just large block 4-inch letters. Now, some of the directives from the National Fire Safety Council say, oh, you got to have a driveway that's 12 feet wide and all this. Well, especially in bad snow years, sometimes it's kind of tough to get a 12-foot wide driveway. And we had a lady that was caring for her mother-in-law, 90-some-odd years old, and she was worried. And well, it was plowed wide enough for a regular vehicle, but not wide enough for an ambulance. And oh, she was worried about it. So I had the fire chief meet with her. And he told her, if we've got to inflate our Zodiac boat, we'll put her in that and we'll get her down to the road world. So don't get too hung up. I mean, yeah, you want to make it a passable driveway if you can, but don't worry too much on that. So that's the biggies on them. The other, if it's a medical emergency, and we've talked about these before, and we'll get more of them. I think we've run out. Having one of these filed for life on your refrigerator. That's the medical personnel will look for these. They know to look for these. And it has all your medical information, all of your medications, all those things, because you may not be able to communicate those things too much if they're coming to help you. So we'll make sure that there's more of these in the narthex next week.
And in your glove compartment.
Wouldn't be a bad idea in your glove compartment. That's good. I never thought about in your glove compartment. You know, where your registration is, because more than likely emergency personnel are going to look in there. But they walk in your house, they're looking at your refrigerator to see if that's there. Yes.
The other thing with those signs, Tim, don't have them on your house, have them out by the road so when you're coming, they can see it.
Yeah, if you can have them out
The
at the end of your driveway.
thing with the ones that you get to the fire department, they're only printed on one side. So if you have a road where they can come two different directions, you probably want two signs out there.
Well, and I don't know that they won't put them on both sides for you. I don't know that.
I know the Bible.
Okay. But it is, see how this one is sticking out sideways? That way, no matter which way you're driving down the road, you can see it. Or like what I did on my driveway, I've got 2 posts on the side. I've got one on each side, but it's right down at the road. But yeah, we ran into responding to calls. Oh yeah, there's this address, 903. Well, where's 905? And you never see it. Well, 905 actually did, if you went up 20 yards up that driveway, all of a sudden it spurred off the other way. So make sure your address is at the road where they can see them. And in town, I've seen some of them, oh, great address up on the side of the house, and right below it is their porch light. Kind of hard to see that being blinded out by the porch light. So think about where it's displayed in your house. And if you can, if you do have a mailbox or something or a post out the end, put it there. So, questions? But those are the leading things that I've been told by ambulance, fire department, sheriff's department. And so what do people need to do? That makes their life easier to make your life easier. So, thank you. Yes? Sure. Well, with living in this part of the country with wildfires and things like that, I think everybody should have what they call a go bag, which would be perfect for something like this or whatever. If you got to leave an emergency or you're getting transported in an emergency. They'll get in. Yeah, you may have to have a door replacement, but yeah, your insurance will take care of that. But well, it's like I've got a security gate at the end of the driveway, you know. Well, if they don't have, I mean, yeah, you can pull a pin and open it, but they're just going to drive through it. You know, they're more worried about your condition than your door's condition or your, so, yeah.
The one concern for first responders is if you have a pet condition. That is a concern. You don't want to put that down and get help.
Yeah, and unfortunately at my house that would be an issue.
If you're really concerned about them damaging your house to get in, you can get something online called a Knox box. Only the fire department has a key to it. So I have one at my office. It opens up the building, but I don't even have a key to it. I put instructions in there. I can tell them where the key box is so they can get the keys, and then it's bolted to a timber outside.
We have one outside the front door here at the church.
And most commercial buildings do, but only the fire department can open it. So if you want to change something inside of it, they got to come and do a courtesy inspection. But you can also put one of those on your houses, because I've asked my father, who refuses to put one on the outside of his house, so the first responders can get in.
Well, that alleviates them having to knock the door down, but like I said,
Where do you get those?
Online, Amazon, like $39.
And you can get some that have a key, so you can get in. Or they have a push button, as you said, on the go forward. When the fire department gets there, they have a key
So it's not just realtors that have those little lock boxes they put on your house. You can get them yourself for emergency personnel. But they've got to be able to find you first. Other suggestions, questions? Okay, well, thank you.